Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Gizmo Guru. Today, we'll be doing a comparison against the CMF Buds 2 and the Nothing Ear A earbuds. And this will be kind of a comparison on which one does what, which one's best for your budget, that kind of thing. So, not really gonna have a clear winner. I'll let you decide. I want to be as unbiased as possible, so I'll kind of give you some of the specs on them and then kind of my personal opinion owning these for a couple months, and then we'll go from there. And then also, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button so I can keep bringing you amazing content. All right, so we'll start off with the Buds 2. Now, I've had these since September, and these are very impressive. I only paid $20 at the time. They're back up to 30, but these have been unbelievable. I mean, these are great earbuds. Nice size. They fit really well. So I really like them. Now, I'll kind of go over a few specs on them. So, because you probably want to know that. So, as far as speaker size, these are 12.4 millimeters. So really big. This is definitely big because I think my anchors are like 10 millimeters or something like that. So quite a bit bigger. Now, noise cancellation, as far as how that works, so these have 42 decibels of active noise canceling, so pretty good there. And it actually does sound really good. Not quite as good as these, but still really good. And then talking on the phone, so you do have between the two of these 4 mics, so pretty good there. These are very clear. I've spent quite a bit of time talking on the phone on these, and they sound excellent. No complaints. And then battery life on these without ANC on, it's about 35.5. And with ANC on, I don't have a number on that, but it is definitely a little bit less because it has to hear the outside, adjust, all that. So, but overall, I love these. This is one of the best purchases I've made in the last year. They were inexpensive. They're really functional. They sound amazing. Audio's good, so I have 0 complaints on these. Now, let's step over to these guys. So these I've had since early December, and these are the Buds A, and these are actually really impressive. So as far as price on these, I paid around like $60 for these. These go up and down from 60 to 80 to 109. So if you find these for 60, that's a absolutely good deal for these. But these are almost the same, but a little different. I do like the case on this one a little bit more. I thought they did a really good job building these and all of that good stuff. And I really like how you can kind of see the electronics in it. And I like how there's a few color choices. Not super important, but I really like stuff like that. So there's that. Now, specs on these. So the earbuds are a little different. These are 11 millimeters, so a little bit smaller, but audio's about the same. You really can't notice a difference, like a huge difference. About the same. Now, the noise canceling on these is a little bit better, 45 decibels of noise canceling, but it's also just a higher quality noise canceling. I have noticed that. So these work extremely well. Now, I'm not going to say they're as good as Bose by any means, or like some of the Sonys, but very good noise canceling. I like it. It works. Now, talking on the phone on these do have 6 mics between the two, so that makes it extremely clear. I have noticed, or people that I've been talking to have noticed, these have been slightly clearer than the Buds 2. I did some comparisons on that, so a little bit clearer. And then battery life on these is a little bit better without ANC, 42.5 hours, so pretty decent battery life. I've never run out of power on these yet. So what I do with these are the ones I use at work when I listen to podcasts and stuff like that. And I have yet to run out in a week of battery life. So that hasn't happened yet. So, and I don't listen the entire 40 hours I work. It's more like 25, 30, but that's with the noise canceling on. And I've never run out of battery on them. And I've had them sit out of the case the entire day, and I just pick them up here and there. So very impressed with the battery life on these. I haven't really gotten the chance to test these out on, for that time span, but these are still really good. So what are kind of my thoughts between these two? I will say this. I'm going to put them in 2 categories. They offer a lot of the same features. This for the $20 to $30 range, or I think even I would say under $30. This is by far the best set of earbuds you can buy around that price. And this is even going up against things like some of like the Anker P30Is, P20Is. This just offers so many features that a lot of earbuds in that price range don't offer, and the quality of the sound doesn't sound muddy at all. So that's what I find, and they don't sound tinny at all either, because I did a review on some called the Tozo NC9s a while back, and I thought for the price they were just nothing compared to these. And I've owned quite a few earbuds over the years. I've owned many different earbuds, and this even goes back to when I worked at Best Buy years ago. I always bought earbuds, and I will say these are excellent for the price. Now, having said that, these that are a little bit more expensive, if you're looking in like in that $100 range, you want something a little nicer, you want something that sounds a little bit more premium, these are absolutely a steal for $60 if you can get them for that price. They are $60 right now as of February 9th, so that's a very good deal. But those are just my thoughts on that. And then also, the design of this case is really premium. They used a really nice quality plastic. It does not feel cheap. Nothing about these feels cheap at all. They really feel like a very high quality. I mean, even like the magnetic clasp on these, it just feels excellent. I mean, they did a good job on these. So these are probably one of my favorite set of earbuds of all times, just because I know they're going to last a long time. So I would definitely have to say I do like both of these, but I'm going to put them in two categories. So under $30, definitely great buy here. These, if you're looking for more premium sound, more premium features, I would definitely say this is a good pick. So I'll let you guys decide which ones you want, but they will be in the description down below where you can get your very own. But just know that if you get either one of these pair of earbuds, you are getting good quality audio, you're getting good features. So I guarantee you won't be disappointed at all. So I hope that helps.